Hey guys, this is in my kitchen. I don't just live in a basement. It's my office, and I write, and I can't write up here. There's a baby in the house, and it would just fuck everything up. So yeah, that's a quick explanation for that. And there's another thing. I need a haircut. I know. I'm what's that word? Cheap, and I save a lot of money by not getting haircuts very often. Yeah, I drink chocolate soy milk. That's as close to a sponsorship thing as you'll see on here, I guess. And yeah, well, I'd like to talk about a little wrestling. Okay, so I'm going to talk about WWE because nothing else is really grabbing my attention at the moment. I mean, Big Japan and All Japan every once in a while, but I don't know. Last year there was a lot more stuff happening in a short period of time. But with WWE, there is a lot happening. Of course, Chris Jericho and CM Punk just started getting into the meat of their feud. They just started the promo wars and already delivered one of the best promo of the year, which isn't saying much because it's a short, it's not been that long, but there's been some good promos and or a good promo, and I'm liking that feud, and I could see it being the match of not just this year, but like the last 2 years, and it'd be hard to top the Cena matches, but I think Punk can do it. Uh, he's a pretty credible guy. And oh, did I mention Chris Jericho is a fucking legend? So, and not like a Hogan legend where he can't really do anything now. He's a legend who's, I believe, in his prime. Yes, I think people reach prime in their 30s. They do. Look how many shitty wrestlers in their 20s there are, and then yeah, by the time they're in their 30s, there's like, holy shit, that guy's way better. Like Taker, late 30s. It's like, I didn't realize he was actually an athlete. I just thought he was a great character. Or you have guys like Kane who suck when they're young and then they suck more when they're older. It's true. Tell me you enjoyed a Kane match in the last 10 years. Fucking only when he's carried. Anyway, that's I'm off on a bit of a tangent. Um, yeah, I like that. I love the Daniel Bryan thing. Yes, yes, I love it. I've actually used that. I sent out an article, a potential article to a magazine, and I got a email back. So, no, yes, I did that. Have done it in public. Whatever. I actually do that. And yeah, maybe people think I'm a heel now. So Daniel Bryan's been excellent. It started with just a little remarks and stuff. Now he's full on bad guy, I guess. He's a crafty heel. He's very intelligent, and it shows. And the work he's doing right now, very Bockwinkel esque. Yeah, Nick Bockwinkel, one of the greatest of all time, baby. So yeah, I love what Daniel Bryan's doing. Love how he incorporates the big words every once in a while. It's not the same as Jericho, but it's pretty cool. What else do we got to talk about? WrestleMania. Oh, Rock versus Cena. Personally, I think Cena's owning The Rock, and I love that he pointed out he had notes on his arm. If you wrote your own promos, maybe you wouldn't need it. I don't know. Yeah. What else do we have for WrestleMania? Oh yeah, Bryan's facing Sheamus, and Sheamus, that boy ragtags people. I love Sheamus. Sheamus is great. And, yeah, there's not much else to say. Uh, I'm not sure what's going to happen with Mark Henry at WrestleMania. I think he's pretty close to full health. But I'd be interested to see someone new for Mark Henry. I don't know who necessarily, but yeah, get him someone credible. They'll have a great match, or at least really good. There's not. I guess there's not much to say. Bryan versus Punk, phenomenal. Uh, yeah, ooh, it was a screwy finish. I don't think most people care because that finish was perfect. And the two false finishes and then the actual finish being like a non-finish, but still having an end without a DQ. Brilliant. Uh, Obviously, Bryan and Punk are going to be feuding. Hopefully, they do Night of Champions. They just have champion versus champion to see, who's the dominant superstar, the dominant brand, whatever. I think that would be quite excellent. Oh, and I actually read something on WWE's Facebook, or just something that appeared in my I don't know, my timeline or whatever. And apparently Teddy Long is going to be the general manager of Raw for one night, and John Laurinaitis is going to be general manager of SmackDown, which it's pretty interesting. Obviously, this feud's going somewhere. I would say a bragging rights style match at WrestleMania would be great. I mean, that's where you could put Mark Henry. You put like Mark Henry, Wade Barrett, and someone else on Johnny Ace's team, and then you have I don't know if he's not facing. Maybe you put Big Show and Cody Rhodes because they're gonna face each other. Instead of having Rhodes have to carry Big Show, you put Big Show and Rhodes, on opposite teams, which would also work. I don't know. There's a lot of things. I don't know if they're gonna do a brand thing with SmackDown versus Raw. They might not do a brand thing. It might just be a good guy, bad guy thing, and hopefully Teddy Long. Yeah, Teddy Long's not the greatest, but he does come out, makes a tag match, player, and then kind of holla and leaves. I mean, that's kind of cool. Johnny's heel shtick's pretty good as well. Mm. Yeah, you got that going on. There's a lot going on in WWE, and WrestleMania can't miss. Let's face it, if Rock and Cena doesn't deliver, there's no way Punk and Jericho won't deliver one of the greatest matches you've seen in WWE probably in at least the last 5 years. And Bryan and Sheamus, I mean, that's going to be excellent. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. Triple H versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. I do have issues with this match. Last year's match, in my personal opinion, of course it's personal, it's my fucking opinion, but I'm sharing it, so maybe not. I think the match was, it was definitely underwhelming. Here I was going to this match, I'm like, Undertaker's using Johnny Cash, and Triple H is getting all serious, and then they wrestled, and it ended up being I don't know, was that match like 45 minutes? Because it seemed like a fucking hour, not in a good way where like Bockwinkel and Kurt Hennig went an hour. It's more like fucking watching a Khali match for an hour. It was horrible. It was just a bunch of spots, and the only good thing about it was like Undertaker kicking out of his own tombstone from Triple H. Stuff like that. And it was kind of weird seeing Undertaker out on the stretcher, which obviously as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, rematch. That was a given. So, but this match, it's got something a little different. It has a Hell in a Cell. Undertaker's never not delivered in the Hell in a Cell. I don't care who his opponent is. He could be going against Batista, Edge, Shawn Michaels, or he can be going against some Hammenegger, and it would still be a great match. And Triple H is quite the worker. Honestly, I think he surpassed The Undertaker, but only because The Undertaker's body's broken down. I mean, shit. Undertaker in his prime, Triple H in his prime. No contest. Taker. In ring. On the mic. No. Yeah, this match, my fear is, okay, look at last year, the damage that was done to their bodies. Like, Taker didn't wrestle, he's not wrestling until exactly a year later. Triple H, I mean, even he looked like he got jacked up, and there was that stupid fucking chair shot that angered me to no end. And all that damage, put that in a cell. even the more tame Hell in a Cell matches, I've seen at least a couple spots where I was like, oh, fuck, he's not going to be the same. And that could happen very easily, and I don't want that to happen. I want to see a great contest, and that's exactly what I'm expecting. And hopefully it's violent, but not actually violent. Because their match last year was clearly actually violent. It wasn't like we're gonna. It's not. It was not like they intended to make it look violent. It was violent. It was damaging. There was stupid, irresponsible shit, and I don't like that. So yeah, I got mixed feelings. But Mania, I mean, Sheamus, like I said, Sheamus and Bryan, Punk and Jericho, they're gonna deliver. Say what you want about Sheamus. Go back and watch his matches with Daniel Bryan before Sheamus was as good as he is right now. Amazing! Like that bro kick, the bro kick counter to the missile drop kick off the top rope, shit like that, awesome. I mean, this match could go either way, and you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't be I would be really mad if Bryan lost a great match, which it will be. I wouldn't be mad. I'd prefer he wins, but why would I be mad? Sheamus he's so fucking over. Sheamus is gonna reach that Triple H level someday. He's rose up faster than any of those big name Stone Colds or anything. And sure, initially his run, his first 12 months or so, was fucking atrocious. But the last 12 months or so, I mean, the opposite, awesome. You get the clubbing blows. He kind of no sells, but it's like he's 300 fucking pounds. Like these guys he's going against, it's not a stretch to believe that he could come back through that. It's not like he doesn't sell at all. He sells for a while, and then you piss him off, and he's like the Incredible Hulk. He just gets bigger and angrier. Not greener, maybe whiter. Oh, one more thing I have to address. The fat thing. Yeah, I was a little out of shape, and I was running more than I was doing anything else. Little thing. I do an hour of cardio every day now. So, you can keep up the fat thing, but I guarantee you I'm in better shape than 90% of the people that criticize me. At least. Maybe all of them. I can go 60 minutes, and that's not just cardio. I can go 60. I can go 60 minutes anywhere. Woo! Alright, guys. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed this video. That's Hail Mainstream Wrestling. By the way, congratulations, Robert Roode. I don't watch TNA too much, but the guy's always been good. James Storm's always been good. Good for those guys. I'm not going to criticize TNA too much because as bad as their booking is, the right guys are on top. Alright, enjoy WrestleMania. You're probably gonna have to mortgage your house to pay for it, but hey, it's gonna be fun, right? Alright. Peace.